Grownups, are you looking for a way to boost your Tailblazers' learning experience at home? Whether they are ahead of the class and looking for more of a challenge, or they need a little extra support in a specific subject, IXL Learning has you covered, offering interactive practice in math, English language arts, science, and social studies. With personalized feedback, engaging educational games, and lessons organized by grade and topic, IXL helps kids learn in a way that's both fun and effective. I have heard from so many parents how helpful IXL's instant grading and progress reports are, giving them real-time insights into how their child is doing. Right now, Girl Tales listeners get an exclusive 20% off their IXL membership when they sign up at IXL.com/girltales. Visit IXL.com/girltales. Hey Grownups, do your Tailblazers love listening to Girl Tales before bed? Now they can do it in style with our brand new exclusive Girl Tales pajamas. We have teamed up with Pixie Lane, a kids' pajama brand known for the softest fabrics and the most fun, amazing designed prints that kids cannot wait to wear. Our special Girl Tales pajamas are covered with magical unicorns, twinkling stars, and storybooks. Perfect for your Tailblazer to snuggle into while dreaming up their own adventures. These PJs are so comfy and cool that getting dressed for bed, or even school, just got a whole lot easier. These limited edition pajamas are available for pre-order until September 18th. And once they are gone, they are gone. So do not miss out. That's September 18th. Head over to girltalespodcast.com/Pixie Lane to secure your set today. Let your Tailblazer drift off in comfort and confidence, knowing they are wrapped in the durable, play-proof PJs from Pixie Lane. Made to last, even after endless washes and adventures. That's girltalespodcast.com/Pixie Lane. Get yours before they disappear. Hey Tailblazers, I'm Rebecca Cunningham, and this is Girl Tales, a kids podcast packed with girl power and stories where every child's voice matters. Grownups, Girl Tales is brought to you by families like yours. If you would like to hear your child's name at the top of our next episode, or if you would like me to wish them a happy birthday, head to patreon.com/girltales and join a team today. Here's another story from our She Is Fierce series, adaptations from William Shakespeare's plays. This one is called The Fighting of the Shrews. Enjoy! I'd like to tell you about a friend of... Now who could that be? That's funny. Nobody's there. Well, okay. Like I said, I'd like to tell you about... What? Where is that knocking coming from?
It's me, Rebecca. Ishbel Birtwhistle, plumber extraordinaire.
Ishbel? Are you under the floor?
Don't worry, I've brought all my tools.
Wow, you came right through the floor.
Well, yes. I can fix that hole in your floor, though.
Is it going to be noisy?
Yes.
In that case, I will just leave you here to fix it. I need a chocolate croissant.
Righty-ho, I'll just take a look at this floor. Ooh, Bibbledee gumdrops. It's recording. Maybe, since I'm here and all, I'll just tell a story boofily quick like. This is a story my Aunt Hildegard told me about 3 shrews, a hedgehog, and a whole lot of fighting. Hundreds of years ago, when animals could talk and lived and worked in towns just like people did, there was a family of shrews. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ishbel, what in St. Gertrude's bobby pin is a shrew? Good question. Shrews are tiny creatures that have funny little noses, almost like a little trunk. And they are related to elephants, believe it or not, but they're very small, so they eat insects and only come out at night. The Shrew family were well known in their town because, well, Papa Shrew had 2 daughters, Katarina and Bianca. Now, as far as shrews go, they were both exceptional shrewlets. Bianca was a great artist. Katarina was strong and brave. But Katarina and Bianca did not get along. Everyone in town could hear them when they fought. They created such a ruckus.
Papa, Katarina took my canvas. You silly shrew, I'm just borrowing it. Why are you so obsessed with painting anyway? Because I love painting. You're so boring. I need this canvas to make a sail so I can sail away down the river. I wish you'd sail away for good. I'll make you regret that, Bianca. No! I'm going to sink your boat. No! You're the worst. No, you're the worst.
The sisters fought every day, even the day of the big town festival. Papa Shrew was tired of all their fighting. The neighbours complained to him about the noise, and the yelling always interrupted his naps. He just wanted a rest. But what could he do? Well, it just so happened that a band was coming to play the town festival, and the leader of the band was a hedgehog called Pedro. Pedro was always looking for new ways to make a little money. He spotted Papa Shrew at the town tavern, complaining to his neighbour that his daughters were talented, but their fighting made it impossible to live with them. Pedro got an idea. Excuse me, Mr. Shrew, but I think I have just the solution. Show business! My band is hosting a summer internship this year. Young artists can learn how to make a living on tour. Imagine it! Your talented daughters go on the road. They sing in the finest cities in Europe. They can sing, right? Oh, yes, of course. They've both had lessons since they were tiny shrewlets. Well, there you have it. They can come on tour with the band as part of this exclusive internship for only 100 lira each. And 100 lira each was actually quite a lot of money, but Papa Shrew thought maybe this touring internship was just the thing to get himself some naps. It would be like summer camp. So he paid Pedro 200 liras and signed the girls up. Of course, there was no internship. Pedro made it all up. He just wanted free labour. This is why you should always extensively research internships. That night at the festival, Katarina, Bianca, come here. Katarina and Bianca pushed and shoved each other as they made their way over to their dad.
What? Yeah, what?
I have a surprise. I signed you up for an internship with Pedro the Hedgehog and his band. Katarina and Bianca were so surprised they just stood there staring for a moment. It'll be fun. Oh, Pedro, the girls are all packed and ready. And just like that, their dad dropped off a couple travel bags and hurried home.
What?
Now, the Shrew girls were pretty much full grown, but that didn't mean they weren't nervous about this touring internship that they knew nothing about.
Hey, mister, what's the story with this internship? Is it paid? I think I should get more money than Katarina because I'm more artistic. But I'm stronger. But I'm cleverer. It's more clever, you silly shrew. Silly shrew? You're the silly one. Of course you're the silly one. Look who's
Hey, Shrews! Going on tour with the band will be fun. You will have to do a lot of work, like carrying band equipment and cleaning the stages and selling popcorn between shows and sewing costumes and hanging lights and painting backdrops and...
That doesn't sound like fun. For once, I agree.
Huh. Too bad. You work for the band. Now get to work. The Shrews realized this internship was unpaid and they had a mean boss. They had to help pack up the instruments, clean the stage, break it down, and pack the band's wagon before they hoisted their travel bags on their backs and started toward the next town. And through the summer that Katarina and Bianca were on tour, they began to fight. but not each other. They fought with Pedro for a fair wage, and with the band members for a fair workload, and with the local people for fair treatment. Eventually, they fought enough that they got a fair wage, a fair workload, and fair treatment. They fought to improve things for the whole band, and fought with Pedro till he agreed to evenly split the profit of shows with the band members and crew. They fought until everyone in the band shared the work, carrying band equipment and cleaning the stages and selling popcorn between shows and sewing costumes and hanging lights and painting backdrops. Everyone's work became a little easier, and they got paid a whole lot more because of Katarina and Bianca's fighting. Once they had something other than each other to fight, Katarina and Bianca became the best of friends. They shared their work duties and their popcorn, and even shared a hammock to sleep in. They brushed each other's fur and made each other laugh. They also did sing in front of big crowds of animals in all the towns of Europe. They were getting a name for themselves and becoming successful touring musicians. Finally, after their long summer internship with Pedro and the band, Katarina and Bianca found themselves back in their own little town.
Wow, we're home. It feels so different, but also the same.
Their papa came rushing to see them.
Finally, you're home. My girls, I made such a mistake sending you away. I was so lonely, and it was so quiet, and I missed you terribly.
And poor Papa Shrew cried right there in the town square. Oh, Papa.
We missed you too, but...
Katarina and Bianca looked at each other.
We loved being on the road. It was so exciting. We got to see the whole of Europe. And we worked really, really hard and fought with everyone to get fair pay and fair treatment.
Papa Shrew couldn't believe his ears. His girls were still fighting, but now their fighting had helped them. And the whole band.
Now listen, Papa. We've been talking and we want to go back on the road
with our own show.
And we were wondering if you'd like to come with us. We'll split the profits evenly. And the work too. Like carrying band equipment and cleaning the stages and selling popcorn between shows and sewing costumes and hanging lights and painting backdrops.
And old Papa Shrew nodded and listened to the long list of jobs they would all have to do on tour. And he agreed to it all.
Oh, yes, it sounds like fun.
And was happy. Katarina and Bianca became world-renowned shrew singers. They performed at palaces and sang on Mediterranean cruises. And even Papa Shrew got a little famous in Italy as a Verdi tenor. When they got tired of life on the road, they returned to their little town. And Papa Shrew, Katarina, and Bianca kept on fighting. They fought for the local animals to have equal rights and better working conditions and transparent tax laws. So it turned out that everyone in town was happy that the Shrew girls were always fighting. The end.
Ishbel, are you finished with the floor?
Mucky muckle do. Miss Rebecca. Oh, yes, I've patched up that hole. I've turned it into a trapdoor, which could be quite handy if you have an intruder or an unwelcome guest, like a mean old uncle. Well, I really must be going now. Ta-ta. See you later, crocodile.
That's funny. The recorder's going. I wonder what's on here. That was The Fighting of the Shrews. Written, performed, and produced by Tessa Flannery. Executive produced and performed by Rebecca Cunningham. Girl Tales is a Cordelia Studios production. Grownups, you can get access to ad-free episodes of Girl Tales, as well as a range of other shows for the kids in your life by subscribing to Starglow Plus on Apple Podcasts. If you'd like to hear me narrate the original stories of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, or Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm, head to patreon.com/girltales and join Team Sunnybrook or above. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review wherever you get your podcasts. And hey, if you loved this story, share it with a friend. Oh, and remember, I believe in you.
There's a hill and a road and a path where I know you must go. Through the sun, wind, rain, or snow. But wherever you venture, you can always come home. 'Cause I trust your heart, I trust my heart, and I trust your mind, I trust my mind, and I trust the friends, I trust the friends I know you will find o'er the hill and on the road. So off you go.